Yo, it's boy Marcus from City back with a video, and today we're going to be talking about the new update for COD Mobile and just some things that have just been awry. Like, what is going on with this game right now? There's a lot to talk about, right? This was a massive update. There's so much to see, so much to do, and it's just a lot, right? So we're going to talk about it because when you put this stuff into the game and it's this much stuff, you got problems, and this game's got some problems right now. So right now, the update was massive. I don't know how big it was by number. I know I downloaded just like 3 different updates and they released separate updates afterwards, and I'm downloading items again and resources and this, that, and the other. That's a lot. So, I mean, before you play, if you haven't played yet this season, probably going to take you about 10 minutes of download time before you can actually even get into the game. So just be prepared for that. Once you get in, it's buggy. There are some bugs. Characters not popping up right. Certain skins are glitched. I think there's a battle pass or maybe a Street Fighter skin that's bugged, where like the character's face doesn't exist and there's something sticking out of his head. So yeah, there's some bugs, things like that. I think overall, when you release a season of this magnitude, I think you're gonna expect some problems, but I think it's been fine. I definitely think it could be better, but there are tons of content pieces added into the game to add a ton of replay value for this season. Like this season, I feel like you'll be able to just play the crap out of this game and really enjoy it just because there's so much going on. So here, this is just a ranked gameplay I hopped into. I don't know why, but my sound hasn't been recording properly. So hopefully I can get that fixed and figure out whatever the issue is, but that's why there's no sound in this gameplay. I don't know. It wasn't like this before. It wasn't like this for my DMZ video. Just every gameplay I recorded was just not working out. I was also running into like a lot of, I went through a streak on this night. This was like the only game where it wasn't like absurdly sweaty. I hit Grandmaster like a short while after this when I wasn't recording. And man, then I started recording those games. Bro, every game was just, everybody's top 5K already, and those are my lobbies. And I'm just like, man, these guys haven't gotten off yet. And I'm in here like, what is going on, Chief? Chill. Which is not, I mean, I don't want that. I totally love like sweating it out, right? That's what ranked should be. But I just wasn't expecting it in this magnitude. So I got bombarded with like, I don't know, 3 hours of games of just like, man, what is going on? So, yeah. That being said, let's talk about the multiplayer rank side. It has been super easy to hit legendary in the past, I don't know how many years. So it's, once again, they keep making it easier, insanely easy. I mean, I think I've played 50 games and I'm at Grandmaster 4, almost Grandmaster 5. And that's 50 games, right? It's supposed to take a season, right? It's supposed to take like 2 months to do that. You have 2 months of time before rank resets. I'm going to be legendary in multiplayer in a week. And I haven't really been playing like that. You know what I mean? So I think it is fine, though. Now that they've added in a third mode to hit legendary in, I definitely think that, I guess it makes more sense, because DMZ is really long and definitely could be a drag if you don't like playing the mode or you just don't have to play it. But for me, when I play all the modes, I definitely see DMZ being a drag to do it because the games are so long that I feel like ranking up would be very time consuming this first time. But this first time, it's also going to be super fresh. So when you get rank reset in DMZ, you probably won't go all the way down to rookie. You'll go down to like master and it'll be much, much faster. So I think that's fine. I just definitely think, they've added with that huge content piece, there's a lot of time that you can put into the game mode. And I think that's great. Even if it's not the best game mode, I still think it's going to be very enjoyable for people. That being said, I already made a whole video discussing DMZ, so I don't really need to touch on that too much. I haven't played it much since. I've been grinding multiplayer just because this is what I enjoy playing. There are some things about the multiplayer, man. The meta, I don't feel like it's really changed much, but I've been running just all kinds of other stuff, mainly the Growl and the VMP. The USS-9 as well, I've been running that too. So mainly those 3 guns, but I do love using the Growl. When I use an AR, this is my favorite to rock. I just love a nice little, no recoil, solid fire rate AR. That's like right up my alley. So I love this gun, always have, always will. The new gun, let's talk about the SO14 because I hate it. I hate that gun. It is very, very good. Hey, if you are an SKS Type 63 abuser, one of those people that I absolutely hate, the worst people in this game, you're going to love that gun because it's just like that, if not better. Any of these guns, like those marksman rifles that one tap cross map and they're semi-auto, horrible for the game. Just horrible. It's literally the only thing I feel like I consistently die to in ranked, and I'm just like, man, this sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I died to the USS-9, fine at this point. There's no way they ever nerf it. So I'm at this point, I'm just, you know what, I'm fine with it. But the SKS Type 63s are way worse because I don't get the aim down sight. Like, it's a one tap to the head cross map, two taps everywhere else. You know what I mean? I don't think I've ever been three tapped by one of those. So it's absurd that they won't change that. That's definitely one of the worst aspects of ranked, for me personally. And everybody's saying it takes more skill. You're smoking dope, dude. It takes no skill to use that gun. Like, no additional skill level required to use the SKS over the USS-9. Okay, you don't need to have good movement with it. You can literally just aim down sight and tap the fire button and hold spawns or whatever you want to do. You don't need to move. Like, it's not that serious. It's super good. It's 5v5 COD. You know what I mean? You don't need to move. So, yeah, I don't know. Anybody who says that it takes more skill is smoking the good stuff. I have seen a couple of things. The Street Fighter collab I already kind of talked about. In the BR side, I haven't really touched. I think I've played one game of BR, and I was like, man, I remember why I hate BR so much. It's just so boring. At least DMZ, it's boring, but like it's fresh boring. You know what I mean? Like it's brand new. So it'll be boring soon, and it's gonna fit in that same mold as BR. I think for a lot of people, it's gonna die out, right? The hype is there now, but when you're fighting AI, I feel like you can't get too hyped up about it. You know what I mean? So hopefully people realize it's just more of a casual mode, not a serious mode. And once that happens, I think people will have a better appreciation for it overall. We kind of talked about bugs, optimization, and stuff like that. Hopefully they get this stuff ironed out quicker than they have been because there's just so many bugs and things. Yeah, cover the new gun. I haven't seen a new anything else like specialist or anything like that. Really would love to see some more non-lethal specialists like a recon or overdrive or something like that, where it's just like you get the specialist a little quicker and it doesn't actually have like a death ability. It just gives you some help. You know what I mean? Like it shows enemy through walls or you get super speed or something like that. So hopefully that's what we see in the future. Otherwise, I feel like, you know, this game, a lot of my games have been very competitive. I feel like for the most part, there's been a couple of outliers where like we get stomped, and then there are a couple of outliers where we stomp them. But for the most part, I feel like it's been a very competitive season. And it's been very enjoyable to grind out multiplayer ranked. I do wish, I am kind of tired of the map pool. They got to do something. Like I feel like I'm playing the same 3 maps over and over and over again, because when you give the people the ability to vote, you never get any sort of diversity in the map pool. You know what I mean? I just get stuck playing the same ones over and over and over. So hopefully they can, you know, tweak that a little bit to where it's like, hey, you know, let's play Kurahana Metropolis. Like I haven't played this map in a month and a half. You know what I mean? In the ranked playlist. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts. That being said, I did all right in this game. We were able to win a very close game. So hopefully you guys like that close gameplays. I always like watching like an intense gameplay. A lot of the CDL matches, I've been watching the CDL, like tuning back into it since the new season started with Black Ops 7. And those have been pretty good. I've really enjoyed it. A lot of people have mixed feelings about BO7, but I think it looks good. I haven't played it yet, but I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. I think it's probably a solid game. Just people overhating it. That being said, I ended up teaming up with this guy on the other team. We went on a good run. I think I went on a 10 win streak in this season. That's my longest. Probably will be my longest. So that's pretty solid. Not my longest ever. My longest ever is like 53. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. Let me know your thoughts on the new season of COD Mobile and what you'd like to see changed. It's been your boy Marcus Morcini. I'm out.